The salty sea breeze whipped through the sails of the Crimson Serpent as Captain Isabella Stormheart stood at the helm, her eyes scanning the horizon for any sign of trouble. The sun dipped low, casting a fiery orange glow across the tropical seas, and Isabella's mind drifted back to the past, a time when she was not yet a feared pirate queen, but a young, hopeful woman in love. Her heart had belonged to a nobleman named Lord Adrian Blackthorn, whose charm was as deceptive as the calm before a storm. Underneath the veneer of sophistication lurked a treacherous soul that betrayed Isabella, shattering her trust and leaving her with a heart as jagged as a broken mast. The pain of his betrayal fueled the fire that now raged within her, propelling her to become the formidable pirate queen known throughout the 7 seas. "Captain! Ship on the starboard side!" shouted the lookout from the crow's nest, interrupting Isabella's reverie. She narrowed her eyes and squinted at the approaching vessel, a sleek warship flying the colours of Lord Blackthorn's house. "Prepare for battle, me hearties!" Isabella bellowed, her voice carrying over the creaking timbers of the ship. The crew, a ragtag assembly of pirates from every corner of the world, sprang into action. Swords were unsheathed, cannons readied, and the ship transformed into a fearsome war machine. As the Crimson Serpent closed in on the enemy vessel, Isabella's mind raced with memories of Lord Blackthorn's perfidy. She clenched her fists, determination burning in her eyes. "Ready the cannons! Aim true, me hearties!" she commanded, her voice cutting through the chaos. The thunderous roar of cannons echoed across the tropical seas as the 2 ships clashed. The battle raged, the metallic tang of blood and gunpowder filling the air. Isabella swung her cutlass with unmatched skill, her crew fighting alongside her with a ferocity born of years of oppression and a thirst for freedom. Amidst the chaos, Isabella spotted Lord Blackthorn on the enemy ship's deck, his eyes widening in shock at the sight of the pirate queen he had wronged so deeply. Well, well, if it isn't me, old flame," Isabella sneered, her lips curling into a wicked grin. "Isabella, I never thought you'd survive the storm I unleashed upon you," Lord Blackthorn stammered, his composure slipping. "Survive I did, and thrive I shall," Isabella declared, lunging at him with a swift and deadly strike. Their blades clashed in a dance of revenge, the echoes of their past love lost to the roaring sea. The battle raged on, the seas becoming a battleground for vengeance. The air crackled with the clash of steel, the groaning of ships, and the triumphant roars of the Crimson Serpent's crew. Isabella fought with the fury of a tempest, her every move a testament to the pain she had endured. Finally, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting the seas into darkness, the enemy ship surrendered. Lord Blackthorn stood before Isabella, defeated and broken. "You thought you could break me heart, but instead you forged it into a weapon," Isabella declared, her eyes burning with intensity. "Take him to the brig and let him rot there for eternity." The crew cheered, the taste of victory sweet on their lips. Isabella stood on the deck, surveying the aftermath of the battle. Revenge was a dish best served on the high seas, and she had savoured every moment. In the days that followed, Isabella and her crew sailed to port after port, liberating oppressed towns and villages, earning the respect and fear of all who sailed the tropical seas. The legend of the Pirate Queen spread far and wide, a tale of vengeance and triumph that inspired hope in the hearts of the downtrodden. One night, as the Crimson Serpent sailed under the moonlit sky, Isabella stood at the helm, gazing out across the vast expanse of the sea. The salty air filled her lungs, and a sense of satisfaction settled over her like a warm sea breeze. "Captain, where to next?" asked her first mate, a grizzled pirate with a patch over one eye. Isabella grinned, her eyes sparkling with mischief. "Wherever the winds may take us, me hearty, for the seas are our kingdom, and freedom is our treasure." And so, the pirate queen and her crew sailed into the night, their ship cutting through the waves like a phantom of the sea. The tale of Isabella Stormheart, the vengeful pirate queen, echoed through the tropical seas, a legend that would be sung about in taverns and whispered about in the darkest corners of the world. And so, the once broken heart of a young woman became a beacon of strength, guiding her crew to victory and leaving a legacy that would endure for generations to come.